the thing is, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, if you like be as skinny as this light stand or whatever, there are people that wouldn't just like you. You cannot be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
So live with yourself, love yourself, do the things that you're doing, enjoy the things that you're doing while trying to be a better person. People will still talk.
Hi there, welcome to the Bodied and Mindful podcast, and I am your host, Nikki Dibbles. Today I have with me the beautiful Ife Anodo.
What did you call my name? What did you call my name?
Please introduce yourself. I realized that I may have mispronounced. My mama said
After spending how many years on and off.
Anodo.
Anyway, my name is Ife Anadu. I am fit to be me. Now you know.
She's not only fit to be me. She is everything. She is a host. She is a fitness. Have you ever seen a plus size fitness instructor in Nigeria? Here you go. So Ife, congratulations on your amazing weight loss journey.
Thank you very much.
So tell us, what was your motivation? What was your defining moment that made you to, start working on yourself? And how long did it take? What was the journey like?
Okay, so it's always interesting when people say, how long did it take? I've been in fitness. I started it as a hobby. Yeah, I just liked doing... I wasn't even looking at it as fitness. I just liked playing sports. So I played tennis, badminton. I played volleyball. I used to like swimming, and I just, it just evolved into a thing. And then I started working out actively. I think it was in 2011, 2012 or so. And then since then came Instagram, and then I put up my first workout video, and people were inspired.
Yeah.
And it just kept rolling like that. And so I would say I've been in fitness for 20 years.
For 20
years. As for what inspired the weight loss, I've always wanted to be fit.
Yeah.
And I knew at some point I wanted to lose weight, but losing weight was not what was topmost in my head. Yeah. What was topmost in my head was keeping fit. Yeah. Being able to come out and people would be like, she can run, something like that. And for me, my mantra was keep fit. Yeah. Weight loss will come as a byproduct. Fitness first, weight loss as a byproduct. Yeah. And then it so happened that I think when most of this weight dropped was when my dad passed. Yeah. And I was not eating. It was serious. I'm getting some weight now. I mean, if you saw me this time, maybe last year, but I've gained some weight. So it was that loss that I tell people this. Everybody in my house lost weight, but maybe my own was a bit drastic because till now I don't think I have grieved somehow. So maybe the grieving was internal. I don't know.
Why do you think you haven't grieved? Why didn't you? How are you processing that grief?
So I don't. If you ask me, I don't even know how to answer, because I don't know how I'm meant to feel. But I just know I've lost something or someone that was really close to me, and whatever is going on inside of me is going on. But I didn't cry. I didn't roll on the floor or anything.
So, but generally, how are you dealing with it? Because I know it's not easy. When my dad died, there were days where I would wake up and literally forget, and then finding out again that he died is like I'm reliving it again. And truthfully,
it happens. I mean, even some days ago it happened to me like that. I'm like, I miss my dad. Wow. But I mean, every day, I don't want to say every day gets easier, because you still remember them. They will be part of your life, but you just move on somehow. Yes.
Grief is something that a lot of Nigerians don't like to talk about. It's always, people always say, you just take heart,
Yeah,
uh,
take heart.
the
Yeah.
person has gone to a
A
better place.
Yeah.
Me, I kept asking which place
Where's
is
better
better.
than exactly.
He just left like that, but
Yeah.
it's life. We lose someone, and somehow we just have to continue living.
Yes,
If
yes.
except you want to join the person, basically.
Exactly.
But it's not easy, and I'm
Yeah.
sure having a support system,
Yes.
your family
Yes.
helped out.
Yes.
So let's get back to fitness and weight loss. So what inspired you to now take fitness on as, I mean, you have an active wear line right now. I am fit to be me.
Fit to be me.
Okay,
active.
fit to be me, and
Active.
I've been telling you since. I don't know why I've not seen or I've not been able to cop my own.
Don't worry. So when we started production, we were thinking of plus size ladies.
Yeah.
But what I think it's a good thing. Fortunately or unfortunately, bigger sizes have. I thought we were catering to our size, so we are now, actively putting that into consideration. 4X, 5X, big ladies. We're going to.
I mean, because why do these slim ones have to take all? No, it's true. It's true. There was a time when I didn't have access to like really nice active wear.
Yeah.
It was like when you're dressing up to work out, it's like I'm feeling sad as I'm wearing it. You get to the gym, you see other people looking all snazzy, and I'm like, why is you go to the market, the ones they'll be showing you will be ugly, or is it that it's bigger than you or it's not your size? And then you have to just settle with wearing
what you have,
wearing big stuff. It doesn't make you feel confident. Sometimes it even discourages you from going to the gym.
I tell people, see, my own is I might not dress well, but gym fashion. Once I wear my gym clothes,
I see them now.
Yeah, exactly. So I think dressing up, when you dress good, you feel good. No matter whether it's in your gym wear or your house wear or whatever. When you dress well, you feel good. So for me, when I dress well to the gym, you can't tell me anything. I'm confident, with the way I'm moving, with the way I'm working out, and because I know what I want from the gym space, what I want to achieve. I want to be fit. Nothing is stopping me. So yes, that was why I thought, okay, you know what, I should go into the active wear line and then do. But yes, we're making room for bigger ladies.
I can't wait to see fit to be me. You guys need to see. Maybe I would include her handle there so that you can go and check it out and
thank you.
Look cute when you're working out.
Thank you.
So I want us to go into body image.
Yeah.
Has there ever been any time in your life where maybe you didn't feel confident about yourself, your body, maybe you faced some discriminations in the moment before you lost a lot of weight? How did you manage your life? How were you able to encourage yourself to keep moving?
To be honest, when I tell people that there are times, even sometimes now, I'm not even as confident as people see me to be. Because sometimes I will be doubting myself. Are you sure you can do this? Even now, being a fitness trainer, the mental work I've had to do on myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'll go into a space, and so I went into the gym to train somebody some days ago, and people were looking at me like, because I was saying, okay, so you do this, do that, and I'm standing and doing like this. I'm sure people were like, is this one training this? But now I don't send, because like I said, I've had to do a lot of mental work, a lot of psyching myself up. But yes, there were times when I was not as confident. I don't know whether I was a body image thing, a size thing, but yes, there were I think it just had to. There were not. I felt there were not many people that looked like me.
Yeah.
First of all, going into the market and people are dragging you from one place. My style. I'm like, I don't like all of that. So
people shouting and hollering.
Exactly, and because of that, I didn't used to like going out, and so it's played with my mind that if you invite me somewhere, I wouldn't even go. But I had to get out of it, because I saw, with me and fitness, I saw the way I worked out and put it out there, people were getting encouraged.
And that encouraged you
and that encouraged me to keep going. And then I thought, okay, and people would ask me, do you train people? And I'm like, are you sure that's not something I should look at? Maybe actually going to training. And God bless Joel Ezumere. I hope he will see this. IREP. And he's like, he and Shedams, Sheyi Olusegun, yes. And they're like, go into you do this thing so well. People are inspired by you. Go into fitness. Go into be a fitness trainer. I walked up to Joel and he says, you can actually do that. And why I'm even giving kudos to them was they didn't see me as your plus size. What are you looking for in fitness?
Thank you.
You know,
and I say this thing all the time that whatever size you are, if you're getting into fitness, the real people who understand what it takes to go on a fitness journey, they will never talk you down or discourage you.
So Sheyi and Joel, you know, they actually did encourage me. Nice. And then, you know, I decided to go into fitness training, get certified because of the people that were always asking me, oh, do you do this as, you know, so I got certified and now I'm training people. People have hired me, come and train me. And I'm looking like, a guy hired me to train him. And I had to ask him when I went to meet him for the first training, I'm like, why did you hire me? And he's like, please, I need professionalism, that the guys he would hire, they would end up becoming friends with them. And then they end up not working out. But I just need someone to tell me, okay, you know what, this is what you should do.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. You know, so
how's the experience been?
It's been awesome. I don't get to sleep as much, but it's awesome.
What's your schedule like? How are you managing it? Being a business owner, being an entertainment host at the same time?
You just have to be able to manage your time. Manage your time. You know, and even with the name, I am fit to be me. I am fit to do anything. Bring host or bring fitness or anything. That's actually why I got it. It's not. I am fit to be me. Doesn't have anything to do with fitness. It's about what I can do, regardless of how you think I look or what your expectations are.
Yeah.
I am fit to do everything.
Yeah, because there was this argument, this conversation I stumbled on online some time ago, and I can't say the exact statement they made, but it was about they were accusing, and I've been accused of the same thing, of glorifying obesity. Every time and this is one of the things that used to discourage me from posting my workout video, because it's like, I mean, I'm fat, I'm big, yes, I'm aware of that, and I am working on it.
Exactly.
And it's almost like they expect us
you not to do anything.
Not even that, like they expect us, like when we are working on ourselves, we don't have the right to be happy, we don't have the right to showcase what we are doing to encourage others. Like literally, I've had comments under my workout videos, people saying I am glorifying obesity. I mean, you're seeing me, I am a big person who has taken the courage to do this for herself. And I am posting it out there for people like me to be encouraged as well. And yet what I'm getting is I'm glorifying obesity, I'm wasting my time, I should go and, I don't know. I don't understand. What would you say to, you know, that situation?
So like you, I've also gotten when I say bad comments. Like, you see me working out, you see me trying to, and I sometimes I would even, you know, put it there, I'm trying to be better, I'm trying to better myself. And someone will tell me, go out, you know, just leave some horrible comments. Like you said, like they don't expect you to be happy because you are the way you are.
Yeah.
Body positivity, loving oneself, is about being happy and loving yourself as you are.
Your current body.
While you're not even about body, whether it's your state of mind, your color, whatever. Being happy the way you are while you're working towards a better you. Exactly. So whether you are fat, whether you are skinny, whatever it is, you should be happy. So are you saying, okay, because someone is big, then they shouldn't be happy about themselves?
Some people hate fat people. That's what I've come to understand.
Some people don't like. There are some people that don't like skinny people. Someone left a comment on my page. You know, when I did a before and after picture video, and someone said, someone said something about, oh, now you're skinny, I don't like you. I like my women chubby.
Oh, I'm my God.
What? So the thing is, no matter what you are, no matter what you do, if you like be as skinny as this light stand or whatever, there are people that wouldn't just like you. You cannot be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
So live with yourself, love yourself, do the things that you're doing, enjoy the things that you're doing while trying to be a better person, people will still talk.
People will always
People
talk.
would always talk.
They will always talk. Even if they complain today, you're big, you lose the weight,
Yeah.
you're slim. See the situation with Eniola Badmus
Yeah.
and Worry Pikin.
Yeah.
When Worry Pikin
Was big.
when she was big, people complained, they yabbed her, they did everything. Now she talked about the issues that she has.
Yeah.
And then she needed help.
Exactly. For her
herself.
health and her life. Yeah.
And she has kids that she
Yeah.
wants to keep live longer.
Yeah.
And she had the opportunity and the means, and she got herself help.
Yeah.
Not only that, she's still working on maintaining a fitness lifestyle, and yet
people will still
see
talk.
the comments.
So that's what I'm saying. No matter what it is, it is. So people that don't know me or have never met me before or didn't know my pastor, oh my God, you're so fat. Why are you a fitness trainer?
Most times when you experience things like this, what runs to your mind? Like, why do people say things like this?
Because they don't know any better. If you knew better, you would do better. Yeah. Or you would try to say something better. But you don't know any better. And some people are saying
and they don't know.
And they don't know. So, and some people are even saying this out of the way they feel about themselves.
Yeah.
So they're projecting. So imagine we fat girls now, we go outside to work out. Someone who has never seen the inside of a gym or has never gotten up from their chair to say, okay, I'm doing a workout. They see us working out. Why is this one even happy about herself? What is she doing? You're projecting. Because you don't love yourself doesn't mean I don't in the way I look. So that they don't know better. So
they don't know
that's it.
Better.
Yeah.
And so that brings me to, I know you were once a pageant queen.
Yes.
So tell us about that. See the smile. So tell us about that experience. I know not too long ago, plus size people started doing things like this in Nigeria. Yes. So as at the time you were, I think Miss Covey Africa or Miss Covey?
No, Miss Covey. Well, it was just Miss Covey.
Okay, Miss Covey.
Yes.
That was like literally
that was
new.
The first, yes, that was the first one.
How did you get into it? What motivated you? What inspired you to do it?
Yeah, that day was just, even my parents at the time, even my siblings were like, because they knew I'm shy.
Yeah.
I'm naturally shy. I wouldn't go I wouldn't go and stand in front of a crowd to speak. Yeah. Let alone pageant. So when I registered for it, I went for the audition.
What made you register for it?
I don't know. I just I'm telling you the
maybe truth. Maybe a part of you has always been like, I mean, I can't do this thing.
At the time I was even working. It's not as if I didn't have anything to do. Yeah. I just saw, you know how you be like, let me do it. I'm sure they won't pick me. I saw the audition, or rather I saw the flyer. I said, let me register for it. They picked me, come for audition. Okay. I went for the audition. Went through the audition. I'm like, okay. I went for the pageant. I was top 10. I'm like, are you joking?
Whoa.
I went for the audition, during the whole thing, I became Miss Curvy. And everybody like, what? So my siblings, all my siblings came to the place and they were like, Ifeoma, you're winning this. When I was walking the stage, I was frowning my face because I'm like, who sent me to do this thing now? As in, why am I here? My friends and my siblings had to come backstage. Ifeoma, smile now. See, you're winning this thing. Smile. I'm like, okay. And I started smiling. And before you knew it, I came home with the crown. Yes. So wow. I just, on a whim, just register. And just like that.
So did you follow that trajectory of pageantry, plus size modeling?
See, I said I was working at the time. The coordinator was now vexing for me. That if she had known that it would have been someone that had time, come and do that. I have work. I have meeting. I have this. So
you couldn't keep up.
Not that I couldn't. Remember, I said I did not send. As in, I just entered like, So it wasn't something I was really eager about. I just
it was something, an experience.
An experience.
I understand.
But it was fun. Yes, I did get to do some modeling, but not as much as maybe the coordinators would have wanted me to do, because like I had things to do.
And it wasn't your priority
wasn't,
like that.
nah.
You had other priorities.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me ask you, Ifoma, what's been dating like for you? Because there are so many people out there who have different ridiculous stereotypes when it comes to men dating plus size women. They make it seem like they are doing us a favor, or they make it seem like any man, because I've experienced it before, I've been told before that any man who is with me is only with me because he wants to satisfy his fetish of being with a plus size woman. So
I don't know how I'm going to answer that, but first of all, people like what they like.
yeah.
There are some guys that will not date you if you are not 6 foot and above. There are some guys that will not date you if you don't have big feet. There are some guys that will not date you if you don't have one ear bigger than the other. Everybody has their own fetish. The person that wants to like you would like you. There are some guys that don't like slim women. So there's a big pool for people to choose from. So if one person doesn't like me, another person will like me. As for dating, but to be honest, there are guys that would date you and tell you to your face they are doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Right? Because they think you're. So maybe it's to be honest, maybe it's even from their own insecurities, because
yeah, I believe
yeah,
so.
because see this babe way fine. See me now, I'm not fine.
You fine, no?
So babe way fine like this. Let me use what I think is her insecurity to hold her
they
down.
always assume that is an insecurity for us.
Even if it is,
or was,
even if it is, but they try to play on that, and like, if you go out, if you leave this place, if you leave this relationship, you're not gonna find anybody. But please, the same way you saw me is the way another person will see me. So people like what they like. When it's just like saying all men are dogs.
True.
All men are not dogs.
Yeah.
And then all fat women
there
are
exceptions.
Not exactly. So people would like what they like.
What is that moment, or one of the moments that became a defining moment in your life? That experience that became a defining moment in your life?
I'll say when I lost my dad. First of all, it's that period I was thinking, what is the meaning of existence? Like, why are we existing if we have to go? It made me realize that, yes, indeed, life is short and people won't be here forever. So it made me want to live life to the fullest. Either doing the things I love or just being with family and loved ones, but I wanted to live life. Live it, experience it, do the best that you have to do with the time that you have. So yeah, that was one of.
Life is short.
Life is short.
Life is truly short. Have you ever experienced or been in a toxic friendship or relationship?
I would. Toxicity has its levels. But yeah, I would say I have been in a somewhat toxic relationship before. When I talked about someone saying, if you leave me or if I leave you, no one would ever want you.
Yeah.
Yes, it has actually happened to me.
Wow.
And where the person would expect you to beg and plead, even when the person was wrong, because they didn't want you to leave them, or they thought, oh, I'm the best thing since sliced bread, she cannot go anywhere.
Want to manipulate you into being with them.
And one day I wouldn't say the person did something, and expected me to react to it. But I did react to it. But the reaction wasn't what the person was expecting. That was when everything broke. And I'm like, you know what? Peace out. I ain't doing this anymore. And the person was looking at me like, how? Like, see, today you've created a monster. I can't do this. And that was it.
Wow.
So you have to come to that realization that you are better than what that person is giving you, what you're
Yeah.
receiving, and then break it and leave. That
True.
you don't have to endure toxicity. It's always very difficult to say, but yes.
So what would you say about people that, despite knowing that this person is treating them wrong, they still keep, staying in that relationship or that friendship or situation?
Sometimes I think because they don't know any better.
Wow.
If you experience something better, you would know that what you're getting is not it.
Yeah.
And then you leave. Some people call it what's this? When someone has been, what I say, kidnapped, and
Trauma.
they get to fall in love with their kidnapper. What's that? What's that syndrome? Forgive me. I know book. I know book. Nobody say I don't know, but I know book. But I can't remember what it's
Trauma
called.
bonding.
They're not trauma. There's something they call it. I can't remember, but I'm sure she will look for it. Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome. I think it's from someone's name and something. But Stockholm syndrome. You get to fall in love with your abductor, abuse, exactly, something like that. So, yes, it's something they are used to. They don't know any better, so they stay there. But yes, if you get the opportunity to break away from that kind of bond, run. Carry your slippers and run. Man or woman, because the truth is
even
not
friendships.
Even friends. It's not only women that experience that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Men experience. They might be in a toxic relationship, friendship. If you find a way, or if you get a way to break out and run. Yes.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
So, if you can share with us, what are your self-therapy tips? Like, what do you do to maintain your mental health? What do you do to just maintain your peace of mind? Your sanity.
Break away. Break away from everything. For me, I like to be on my own. Right? I like my space.
You're comfortable in your own.
I'm in my own
world.
Company. Yes.
Your own company.
Yeah. But apart from, no man is an island. You still need to interact with people and socialize and all of that. But when you think you've had too much mentally, it's always good to break away. Do what you love, but don't disassociate yourself from people. You still have to go back into the world.
Isolate.
But yes, break away. It could be going on a vacation. It could be just staying by yourself and reading. Well, let me not say it could. I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah.
Stay away, read a book, or for me it's sometimes, no, most times, going to the gym is therapy for me. It's serious. Like, I'm just there in my own world. So, I've just said I like to be on my own.
Yeah.
A lot of times when I go to the gym, I like people who like people. But a lot of times when I go to the gym, I just want to be on my own and work out.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the times I get to be in my own head,
Focus.
Exactly, focus, and it's serious therapy for me. So find what you can escape into, something that you love, something that will give you clarity, something that would ease that mental stress. Is different for people. Some people, it might be traveling. Some people, it might be staying with family. Some people, it might be arts and crafts. Whatever it is, just find what you love that will give you that escape, without dragging you out of the world too much.
True.
But yes, so find what you love.
Fitness is something that you use to help with your mental health, and I can relate with that, because most times when I'm down, I just, some evenings, I just take a walk.
Yeah.
Even if it's 20-25 minutes, I just sweat out a little. And in that moment of walking, somehow I've kind of, maybe because I have been doing it regularly, somehow there's a point, maybe like 10 minutes into it, it kind of helps me to focus. It's almost like I'm seeing some of the issues that I have, some of the problems I'm facing, and I'm starting to see them with a different perspective.
Yeah, because like I said, it's So most of the time, when you get to, I mean, there are people that work out or walk or whatever with other people. But most of the time, when you're doing it on your own, you have your own space. You have the time to be in your head to reflect on different. For me, that's that. See, people wonder why I always love to be in the gym. That is my own escape. That
That's
is
your
my
safe
own. Yeah,
space.
that's my. I say it anywhere. That's my safe space. That's my happy place. When I get to the gym, when if you see me at the gym, be like, this person is
Like a
enjoying
kid
herself.
on
You know, I'm
Christmas.
telling you, this person is enjoying, and I do it almost every day. And you're wondering, is that how much mental whatever you have to? But I mean, every day you have to offload.
Yeah,
So
true.
fitness is a way, is a means, of loading, of offload. English I do, but yeah, it's a means of offloading for
Yeah.
me. So yes, it's taking a walk. People underestimate walking.
Yeah. I
It's
used to underestimate it too.
it's therapy. It's a way of keeping fit. It's a way of distressing. You know, you go for a 20-minute walk and you come back and feel, because then you are in your head. You have thoughts of
Yeah.
different things.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a great thing to do. Yeah.
There's so many women out there, so many people, women and men, as a fitness instructor, as a fitness enthusiast as well. What would you advise? How would someone who wants to begin the journey? Because that's one of the most difficult things.
Starting. Yeah.
You can sit down and fantasize. There was a time all I used to do was fantasize about working out. I would just, oh my, go mad. Oh, I go. But that's taking that first step.
Yeah.
What would you advise? What would you say?
Start small. So you know how you say you are fantasizing about.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're thinking, if I enter the gym, that 100 kg dumbbell, I feel carry on.
Yeah.
Don't go and wound yourself. So start small. That walking that you started doing,
Yeah.
20 minutes, 10 minutes. So start from the I don't know, from the barest minimum.
Just walking.
Start with walk, even if you have to go to the gym. And you say, okay, yes, maybe I've been thinking of lifting weights. Start with the smallest as smallest weight as possible. You don't have to go to the gym, and because you're seeing people there carrying 100 kg. Not be 100 kg. My wife had to carry her for house. You're not gonna carry 100 kg. No, start small. When you're starting, start as with anything. You can't. You won't say you've never driven a car before.
Yeah.
You enter car. You say you want to enter express.
You have to build capacity.
You enter learn. You start learning. At least you try and start the car before you now say you are putting it in reverse and reverse. So start small with anything. Start small. If it's a 20 minutes walking, then even if it's just walking you want to do, start with 20 minutes. Then so you're doing 20 minutes. And then you are going at a 5 km per hour pace. The next week you're increasing it. I'm doing 5.5. The next week you're increasing it.
Yeah.
As with anything, start small. I don't know if there's a better advice I can give than that.
What would be your advice to the fitness industry, whoever it is, activewear, products, whatever? What would be your advice to them on being more inclusive to plus size? Especially as regards to body image and some of the issues that plus size women face. Sometimes it's almost like the fitness industry thinks of us as an afterthought. Somehow in some of the products that they create, it's almost like they have fitness, they push fitness for the
already
slimmer
fit people.
for the slimmer body.
Already fit people.
For the slimmer body or the already fit people, and it's almost like they're like let's just do something for them, so it won't be like we left you out. So what would be your advice? What would be your take, your opinion?
So it's like I don't even know how to put it. You want people to be fit, then you don't make room for everybody to be fit. Make it make sense, right? So I mean, even with this, I've heard of a trainer saying that he will not train a big girl because she's big. how do you now want, and what society will still be the people to tell her you're not fit.
Yeah.
So how does she now get fit if someone who is meant to be pushing that fitness to her is telling her that?
Yeah, she's not good enough to
Whether she's
partake.
not, whether it's that she's not good enough, but how you take free chair, no free train. I'm like, why? So there needs to be, what I say, I don't know if it's inclusion to call it, but everybody deserves to be fit. Right? Everybody and everybody. So that you're slim doesn't mean you're fit. That you're big doesn't mean that you are unfit.
True.
So make room. People should make. That's why I said till tomorrow, Shay and Joel, I will continue to thank them because they didn't look at me. Oh, you're not a muscular woman. You're not a skinny woman. Why should you be in fit? No, if he is a fitness, exactly. So even with me starting to be a fitness trainer, I met one guy. He's also a fitness trainer. The first time he saw me, I came to a client's gym, their apartment complex. And he smiled. Hi, welcome. He's a trainer. And he looks at me. So when, I think after a couple of times that I had met him, he looked at me, we started talking. And I asked him, when I got a little comfortable with him, I asked him, the first time you saw me here as a trainer, you smiled, you were welcoming. Permit me to ask, why did you do that? I mean, first of all, I'm a chick that is training a guy. And then I'm not the typical fitness
what
look.
She would look like.
He said, fitness no be body.
True.
Here. And he's a fitness. He's a fitness trainer. This person the guy get body.
Yeah.
But he's like, fitness no be by body. Fitness is here.
True.
And he gave me respect for if there were more people like him. He's not the only person that comes to that gym to train people. One other guy comes and then straight face and, he's looking at me and looking at the guy that I'm training like. But he was very pleasant. Every time I get there, he's pleasant. Hi, good morning. And I asked him that question. He's like, fitness no be by body, for here. Right? And because I look the way I look doesn't mean that I am not fit. You're not my doctor. You haven't done. So, not wanting to go away from the question, there should be inclusion.
Yeah.
Everybody deserves to be fit, whether it's dressing fit or actually being fit. If you're a trainer and whatever the size of the person that comes to you, accept them and let them get fit.
Yeah.
So.
I know I stumbled on a conversation with a friend online where people were shading. I don't know if you've ever watched this 6,000 pound life. So they kept shading the people like so disgusting. How did their narrative was always, I saw a lot of comments. How did you allow yourself to get to this point? It's like that's the same narrative they are looking at. Like, how did you get this fat? And now you now want us to support you.
So that is another conversation, right? Because there are some people. I don't want to say this and then it's not go out. Let's leave that one for another day. But
okay.
Not all fat people ate their way to being fat.
Yeah.
Some people it's hormones.
Yeah.
Especially women. Some people it's medications they are taking.
Yeah.
Some people it's
genetics.
A health problem. So let's not judge. That's why anytime someone comes to me and say, "Oh, you're don't call yourself fit, you're fat." You're not my doctor. That's why I tell most people, you are not my doctor. You haven't asked me for my medical records, so you don't know whether I am fit or not. Just because I am bigger than the average person doesn't mean that I am not fit. So you're not the person's doctor, so don't make conclusions for that person. It could be anything causing the person to be the size that I know one chick that was, when I say fit, she was fit. And then hormones started acting up. She had PCOS. And that thing plays havoc with your body.
It does.
So would you say because she's
no matter how much you work out?
So there are tricks to it, but yes, until you get the trick to it, you just keep increasing.
And the trick that will work for someone might not work for
another person.
And sometimes it might start working for you, and then
stop,
your body will just.
So you can't just conclude and, throw someone aside because of the way they look. No, let's learn to be accommodating.
Yeah.
That's
why we're here. And if you're a plus size woman, if you're someone who is big, whether you're big or you're not big, and you are looking for a way, you've been doubting yourself, you've been looking for a way to start your fitness journey. Like someone will always say to me, Neka, don't listen to anybody. If it is a walk that you take, if just make sure that you're doing it at least 3 to 4 times a week, 30 minutes, you do this consistently. In a year, like I think things started changing for me when I stopped looking at trying to lose weight fast. Because my system and what we talked about, it doesn't work. Sometimes it will look like it's working, and then my system will just and so I now started focusing on just let me just move my body, make sure that I am moving my body, and gradually somehow my diet started to follow. It's a lifelong journey. Like I always say, why do you expect me to? You want me to put all my fitness journey in a box in 3 months or in 6 months? And I think this is what causes like a boomerang for a lot of people. You start 1 month, 2 months, 3 months.
Like you're not seeing the results,
and you just go back. So focus on your objective, focus on staying active, and like you said, weight loss
will come. So it's about fitness first. So whether it's mental, physical, whatever, fitness first. Every other thing is a byproduct. Whether it's weight loss you want, whether it's muscles you want, but the fact that you're focusing on fitness, all of those other things will follow. All of those.
Later you tell me all your secrets, because I really love the way you're looking.
See, if she's not cheap now, you will pay.
No problem. How much is money? This is a question I ask all my guests.
Okay.
I believe in the power of affirmations, and I was wondering if you do too, and you're willing to share those affirmations with us.
So first of all, I will say I don't really have words of affirmations for myself, but I will say this: my name is my word of affirmation.
Interesting.
I am fit to be me. Like what more do you want from an affirmation? I am fit to be me, period. So whether you want to see it as me being fit or me doing whatever it is that I can do, I am fit to be me. When people call me that, I mean, you're already affirming me, sir, for myself. I am fit to be me. Yes, I am fit to be me.
Yeah, but it's still kind of like an affirmation.
So that's what I'm saying. That's my affirmation. My name. I am fit to be me. So. Imagine you get up in the morning. You open your phone and you're looking at your page. I am fit to be me. And you'll be like, that's my name. I am fit to be me. Let's get up. What more do you need?
Kill me.
It's true now. What more do you need? That is my affirmation.
So you just keep repeating.
I am fit to be me. I am fit to be me. Exactly.
I think I'm gonna adopt that.
That is my name.
I'm going to adopt that. When I'm taking a walk, those days where my knee, because I experience knee pain sometimes. So, and walking helps. But sometimes when the pain is a lot,
too much,
it discourages me from moving. So most times I just keep talking to myself. Sometimes I even cry. I'm very emotional. Forget all this hard girl I'm doing. And when I'm alone, I'm emotional. That is why I always use words of affirmation, just to encourage myself, because I can't wait for somebody to do it for me. So I can't wait. Oh, there's nobody to affirm me. There's nobody to encourage me. No, I'll just, even with tears in my eyes, I'm like, Neka, don't worry.
Just do it. You're almost done.
Even if sometimes I tell myself, no matter how down I feel, even if it's just 10 minutes walk, sometimes that 10 minutes may end up being a 20 minutes. And when I'm walking back to my apartment, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. This is a win. 20 minutes is better than nothing. I was able to move myself for 20 minutes, and I'm back home. I'm taking a shower. I feel better. My leg is free. I sleep better, and hence the importance of words of affirmation. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
For sharing your journey, for sharing your insights, your knowledge on fitness and general well-being. your mind and your body, your soul, everything.
Thank you.
Like I always say, this is a safe space. This is a safe space to express yourself. And so, if this video relates with you, or you know someone who would benefit from watching this video, don't hesitate to share, to comment. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you're sharing your stories with us, please don't forget to use the hashtag the bodied and mindful. Until next time, stay bodied and mindful. Bye.